Good evening everyone. My name is Madhusudan Sarma and in today's class we are going to discuss the second part of the CSAT paper of UPSC CSE 2024. In the previous video we have discussed the quant section questions up to question number 35. The rest of the quant question, in last video 19 questions were discussed. In today's video 17 questions shall be discussed, and as this is a live session you can ask your doubts right now, and in case some of your doubts remain you can also put it as a comment below the video. If you are watching it as a recorded session then also you can put the video. Math is also a matter of practice, so you must solve the question alongside me. So if you do the calculation as I do the calculation, it would benefit you more. So let's start with the first question of the day straight away. So the first question says, what percent of water must be mixed with honey so as to gain 20% by selling the mixture at the cost price of honey? So there is a mixture. Suppose the cost price of honey is rupees 100 per kg. So the question is saying that there has to be a 20% profit, gain of 20%. So it means its selling price must be rupees 120 per kg. But the question is also saying that you have to sell at the cost price only. So you have to sell at this price only. But what you can do to gain the profit? You can mix some water into honey. You know, the question is teaching us a bit of immorality. Okay, so the question set is saying that you mix a bit of water into the honey. How much water you will have to mix so that you gain 20% profit? See, you have to sell at this price only, rupees 100 per kg, but you have to gain rupees 120 per kg. It means that in 120 rather 1.2 kg of mixture should contain 1 kg of honey. If this is the scenario, if this is the scenario where I am selling 1.2 kg of mixture, so I will get rupees 120, but actually this has only 1 kg of honey, so my cost price is 100, my selling price is 120, I have got 120%, I have got 20% profit. Now you just calculate, if in 1 kg honey I am mixing 200 gram water, how much percentage is it? Is it 20%? Straight away. No mathematical calculation is required in this question. This is simple common sense that you have to apply. If you have any problem, let me know through the comment section. Let's move to the next question. This is again a question which is repeatedly asked by UPSC. What is the rightmost digit? What is the unit digit of certain expression? We have seen it time and again. I have also discussed it in my CSAT videos. We often teach the students that this is a common question that should come, and you must be understanding that there is a pattern which is followed by every number. Okay. Good evening, Manoj. What is the rightmost digit preceding zeros in the value of 30 to the power 30? See, 30 to the power 30 you can never calculate in the exam scenario, but you know, see, its unit digit is definitely going to be 0. In fact, 30 times 0, because you are multiplying 30 times. But the question is saying what is the rightmost digit preceding zeros. So rightmost digit would be decided by 3. So effectively you have to calculate the unit digit in this expression 3 raised to the power 30. Now you need to understand, yes Manoj. So you need to understand that when you have this power of 3, it follow a particular pattern. What is the pattern? 3 raised to power 1 is equal to 3, 3 raised to power 2 is equal to 9, 3 raised to power 3 is equal to 27, 3 raised to power 4 is equal to 81. Now 3 raised to power 5 is again 243. So 3971 will repeat again because you have again got 3. Will multiply 3 to the power 6, 3 into 3, something of 9 will come. 7 would come at 3 to the power 7, 3 to the power 8, I will get again 1. So this at unit digit, the pattern is repeating itself after a gap of 4. So ultimately what you have to calculate, that in case of 30, the pattern would repeat after 4, after 8, after 12, after 16, after 28 also. So 3 raised to the power 29 would have the same number at its unit digit, which is 3 raised to the power 1. 3 raised to the power 30 will have the same number at its unit digit as 3 raised to the power 2, which is 9. So our answer would be 9, as Manoj has rightly pointed out. Okay, very well done. So if you also have solved this question correctly, you can contribute to the discussion. If you have any doubt, you can definitely ask. Let's move to the next question. You should also tell your friends and bring them to the live session. They can also learn and keep their preparation at the right spirit. Next question is saying that 421 and 427 when divided by the same number, so there is a number which is dividing 421 and 427, leave the same remainder. How many numbers can be used as the divisor in order to get the same remainder 1? So effectively, I mean, divided by the same number, leave same remainder is of no use. Effectively, what you have to find out, there is a number. When you divide 421 by that number and also 427 by that number, you get the same remainder, that is 1. So effectively, what I have to find, I have to find the HCF of 420 and 427, or rather if I explain it, I have to find a number whose multiple is 420 and 426, sorry. Why? Because if it is completely dividing 426, it will give a remainder of 1 when I divide 427 by this number. If it is completely dividing 420, it will again give a remainder of 1. So which is that highest common factor of both 420 and 426? So simply you have to take the HCF. Take the HCF. 6, 70, 420, 420. See, in the last question, UPSC was asking you to do the understand the cheating. Here the number itself is 420. The examiner is also having fun in framing questions. So here the HCF is 6. Now see, 6 and all of its factors, whatever be the factor of 6, they are also the factor of 420 and 426. Now UPSC has gone one step ahead. Earlier what the question would have been, which is that highest number which when dividing 421 and 427 will give a remainder of 1. But now UPSC has moved one step ahead and had started asking how many are such numbers. So how many such numbers would be there? 6 and all its factors. So which are the factors of 6? The factors of 6 are 6, 4, sorry not 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. But again, in case of 1, we will not get any remainder because 1 divides all the number. So we have these 3 factors. So 3 is our answer. So little bit of presence of mind, extra line of thinking is what UPSC is now expecting. Okay, if you do not do it, you will make the answer wrong. Yeah, Prathamesh has also given the right answer. 1 is not answer because every number is divided by 1. Manoj has done all the questions right. Very good, Manoj. Let's move to the next question. The question number that I have put is with respect to set C. In other sets, the question number could be different. Now, 39 question says that a can X contains 399 liters of petrol and a can Y contains 532 liters of diesel. Okay. They are to be bottled in bottles of equal size so that the whole of petrol and diesel would be separately bottled. So this is a classic question of HCF. Whenever we study where is the utility of HCF, the utility is that if you have huge quantity, like आपने bulk में खरीद लिया, you have bought something in the bulk, now you want to sell it in retail. There are two different quantity who have been bought in the different sizes. Now you want to bottle it in small bottles, and you want to have the bottle of same size so that the whole of this quantity can be packed. So effectively you have to find out the maximum size of the bottle which whose multiple is both these can. So one can is of 399 liter, one can is of 532 liter. You have to find a number or rather the size of this bottle whose multiple is also 399 and also 532, so that nothing is left after when you are distributing all its petrol and diesel in these bottles. So you have to simply calculate the HCF. So 399 and 532, do the HCF, you will get 133. 399, UPSC has also given the numbers very easy, and usually I say that if you are able to divide the any numbers very easily, it means you are doing it right. 133 into 3, 399. So your HCF has come as 133. Again here also bottle capacity in terms of liter is an integer. How many different bottle sizes? Here again usually the normal question would have been what is the maximum size? You get the HCF, you get the answer. But here UPSC has gone one step ahead, and again it has asked how many such sizes are available, possible. Here also you have to calculate how many factors are there of 133. How many factors are there? So 133, if you remember the table, then you will remember that it is 17 into, or rather 19 into 7. Okay, so factors of 133 are 133, 19, 7 and 1. Here, pardon, here 1 would be included in the answer. Can you tell me why, Manoj? Why you are including 1 here, but in the last question you were not including 1? Because it is saying how many different bottle sizes are possible. So you can also have the bottle size of 1 liter. So that's why here you must include 1, and our answer is 4. Okay, let's move to the next question. Next question says that consider the following a statement in respect of the sum S is equal to x plus y plus z, where x, y and z are distinct prime numbers, each less than 10. So first of all you have to find out what are the distinct prime numbers which are less than 10. 2, 3, 5, 7. If your students have made the mistake that they have not included 2 as a prime number, there are a few other students who have made a mistake that they have also included 1 as a prime number. These are the basic things that must be clear before the exam. So 2 is the only even prime number, 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. Okay, so 2, 3, 5 and 7, these are the 4 prime number. Now it is saying that out of these 4 you have to take any 3. S is equal to x plus y plus z. So you have to take any 3 number, you have to do the summation, and you have to say the unit digit of S can be 0. Which of the statements given above are correct? So whether it is possible that the unit digit of S is 0? Can you do the summation and make it as 0? So yes, you can do. You have to simply, in such kind of question, you have to simply do the permutation and combination. Out of 4 you have to select 3. So first you leave out say 7. 5 plus 3 plus 2, 5, 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. Yes, unit digit is 0. So first is correct. Second is the unit digit of S can be 9. Well, if I leave out 7, I get 0. If I leave out 5, then 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 7, 12. No, unit digit is not 9. If I leave out 3, 2 plus 5, 5 to 7, 7 plus 7, 14. Again, unit digit is 4, not 0. If I leave out 2, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 7, 15. So unit digit cannot be 9. So this statement is wrong. The unit digit of S can be 5, yes, it is there. So third is correct, first and third are correct. Answer is C. Yes, Manoj, you are right. Now let's move to the next question. What is the number of fives used in numbering a 260 page book? This is also a question that we have practiced a lot in our CSAT classes. So a lot many questions have come in the last video. You were saying as well that a lot many questions have come from our class itself and from our YouTube video which are there. So you must practice them. The only I mean students have done well as well, those who have practiced that. So what is the number of fives used in numbering 260 page book? Here one thing you must pay attention to, that numbering of book starts from 1. Okay, from 1 to 260, how many times 5 has been used? So 5 can be used at either unit place or at the place of tens. Since we are not going up to 500, at the 100th place 5 is not going to be used. So at unit place, how many times 5 can be used? So it can be used when there is 5, there is 15, 25, 35 up to 95. So how many times? 10 times. Then at 10 place, how many times it will use? So at 10 times it will be starting from 50 to 59. How many times? 10 times again. Now you might have a doubt, in between there are 55. I have counted 55. I have counted it twice, and you have to count it twice also, because how many times it is simply 5 is being used. There are 2 5 in 55. So I have counted it once when I am counting 5 at unit place. I have counted it once when I am counting 5 at 10th place. So it is all counted. These are the exceptional cases that you must bring into mind, so that you are doubly sure that your answer is right. You must implement these checks and balances during exam scenario also. Okay, so how many times 5 is used between 0 and 100? 20 times. Again between 100 and 200 also 20 times. Between 200 and 300 also 20 times. The same will be repeated. But we do not have to go up to 300. We have to only go up to 260. So what I will do? I will remove or subtract all the number of instances where 5 has occurred after 260. So I have to remove 265, 275, 285 and 295. There are 4 of them. 65, 75, 85, 95, 200 hai sab mein. Okay, so the 4 instances I have to subtract. So 60 minus 4 is equal to 56 is the answer. Okay, B is the right answer. Other students should also contribute wherever you are able to solve ahead of me. You must congratulate yourself, pat on your back, and you must like the video as well. If you are watching it live, do press the like button right now. Next question, what is the sum of the first 28 terms in the following sequence? 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. I mean, first of all, in such question, you got to identify what the sequence is. So what the sequence is? So sequence is probably when I saw this question for the first time also, then I also thought what could be the sequence. But if you start looking from the right hand side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, then 1. There is an additional 1. So effectively it is representing 0 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial, 5 factorial and so on. And it is saying that this sequence we have to find the summation of this sequence up to first 28 terms. So the first and foremost duty of ours is find out what is going to be 20th term. Okay. So I have to simply like what 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I have written on the screen, this represents the number of terms. Okay. So number of terms, like there are 4 terms in this 4, 3 terms here, 2 terms here, 1 term here. Here also we have 1 term. So I have to simply do the summation and see where we reach. 28. Here 6 factorial, 7 factorial will come, 8 factorial will also come. I will see. Okay, and I have to look for, see if I start adding from here, I have to look only up till 27. Okay, so what I do, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 5, 16, 16 plus 6, 22, 22 plus 7, 29. So in this 7 factorial I will get 20th term. Now since it is not matching exactly with this term, I mean the total is going up to 29, whereas I only have to look for 20th term. So effectively here 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 is written, 1 is not written, 20th term is missing. We only have to consider up to 20th term. Now our duty is not finished here till finding the 20th term. Our duty is to find the summation of these term also. So effectively these are like summation of these term would be summation of first n number. So first 1 plus summation of 1, then summation of first 2 number is 1 plus 2 3, summation of first 3 number is 3 plus 3 6, 4 number is 6 plus 4 10, summation of 5 number is 10 plus 5 15, summation of 6 number is 15 plus 6 21, summation of 7 number is 21 plus 7 28. Again at the boundary line you must always have a check whether it is going to be 28 or less. So here the 7th term is missing, 7th term is 1. So in place of 28 you will have something like 28 minus 1, because you only have to count up till 20th number, you do not have to count the 29th one. Okay, so you can simply remove this one with this one and calculate the summation. 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 10 20, 20 plus 15 35, 35 plus 21 56 plus 28 is 84. Answer is going to be B. Okay, so this question requires a bit of patience. There are multiple level at which you got to do the addition, and but all these levels are very simple. These are the calculations simply, but it requires some amount of speed as well. So that's why I always tell the students that you should do a lot of numerical activity. Whenever you get a bill from any shop, you should have the habit of adding it manually, cross checking whether computer is doing it right or not. If they provide you a bill where the bill is of 1200 and the computer makes an error and gives you 1300 bill, they can collect money from you. This is also a scam which can happen. So if you have the habit, your CSAT will also improve and you will also save some money. So let's move to the next question. A person buys 3 articles P, Q and R for rupees 3330. The UPSC has given a lot many good numbers, 333. If P costs 25% more than R, so equation is simple. P is equal to 1.25 times R, which can also be written as 5 by 4 into R. R costs 20% more than Q, so R is 1.2 times Q, which can also be written as 6 by 5 times Q. These are the expressions that I always advise the student to remember it. Sometimes it would be easy to do the calculation using decimals, sometimes it would be easy to do the calculation using fractions. Okay, I will see which of the two is easier in this case. Next is, what is the cost of P? So I have two, I have one more equation, that summation of P plus Q plus R is 3330. What is the cost of P that has been asked? So say P plus Q plus R is equal to 3330. Here in this equation, since I have to find P, if I replace Q in terms of P and also R in terms of P, I would have one equation and one unknown, that is P. I will get the value of P. So let's do that. P plus replace Q. Q is equal to 5. Okay, Q I have got in terms of R. Okay, so Q is equal to 5 R by 6. Simply take 5 here, 6 in the denominator. Again, you have to replace R in terms of P also. So here R is equal to 4P by 5. Again replace it here. So is equal to 5 by 6 into 4 by 5P, 5. It is 2, 3. So P plus Q is equal to 2 by 3P plus R is equal to 4 by 5P. Do keep checking my calculation as well, whether I am right or not. Take the LCM of denominators, it would be 15. So 15 plus 5 into 2 and 10 plus 12 into P is equal to 3330. 22 plus 15, 37P. 37P is equal to 3330 into P. Is it completely divisible? Sorry, into 15. Yes, 37 into 9. Usually it would be divisible. Always apply this mind, 7 into 9 is going to give me 3 at the unit digit. So I immediately checked by multiplying it with 9. Okay. And to multiply it by 9, I simply did not multiply it. I simply divided, like 37 into 10 is 370. Simply subtract 33 from that. So if I subtract, 37 from that, I will get 333. So it will be divided by 90 times. P is equal to 15 into 90, 1350. If your calculation is fast, you can solve it within 2 minutes, which is required to be done in UPSC paper. Okay, so our answer is D, 1350. Next question, if the sum of the 2-digit number AB and CD is the 3-digit number 1CE, where the letters A, B, C, D, E denote distinct digits, then what is the value of A? It's a very simple question. It is simply saying A, B, C, D. Do the summation and you get a 3-digit number. At its unit place you have 1, which is always be the case. 1, C and E. So effectively what is saying that whatever be the number over here, you are getting the same number C over here. So what is the number possible at the place of A? See, the only possibility that you can have, you are adding something, you are adding something to C and you are getting same C. So suppose you are adding something, A plus 2 is equal to something 1 and 2, you are getting 12. The only possibility of having it is that you are adding 10 plus 2. There is no other way that you can get 12 by adding something to 2. Now A can be 10, only A cannot be 10 in fact. A is a single digit. Okay, so what is possibility that there is a carry forward by adding B plus D, and this carry forward is added to 9. So 9 plus 1 can make it 10, and we can always, there are various combinations in which you can have one carry forward by adding B plus D. So the only possibility of having A equal to 9 which can give such a summation, A is equal to 9 is our answer. Yes, Manoj, you are right. A plus C plus 1 is equal to C. Rather it is A plus C plus 1 is equal to 10 plus C. The equation that we can frame is, it is 1C which is there. 1C means it is 10 plus C, you can always write it as 10 plus C. So you are cancelling C and C and you will get A as 10 minus 1, that is 9. This way also you can answer it. This is another way of solving the same question. Yes, you are right. So 1 is the carry forward, you are adding 1 plus A plus C and you are getting 10 plus C. So you are getting A as 9. Next question. Next question is X, Y and Z are selected from the set of the first 7 natural numbers such that first 7 natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Such that X is more than 2Y is more than 3Z. How many? Again, UPSC has fallen in love with how many. It wants you to count. Probably there are bureaucrats who are not good in counting are being selected. So UPSC wants bureaucrats who are good in counting. Okay, so how many such distinct triplets X by Z are possible? Let's see. So in such questions you must always start with the smallest number, okay, and have a check on the largest number. So what is the possible smallest number here? Say suppose z is equal to 1. So now 2y should be more than 3z and x should be more than 3z. So let's see, and x should be more than 2y as well. So from this, if I take z as 1, can I take y as 2? 2 into 2, 4, 4 is more than 3. So yes, I can take y as any value more than 1. I have say, let's take an example. I have taken y as 2. What are the possible values that I can take for say x? Tell me. So x I can take as 2 into 2, 4. 4 से ऊपर आपको लेना है x 5. If you keep y as 2, 2 into 2, 4, x has to be greater than 4. So you can take x as 5, right? This combination 1 to 5 is satisfying this equation. 2 times y is greater than 3 times z. Yes, 2 into 2, 4 is greater than 3. But if I take, in place of x, I take 6, then also it will satisfy. If in place of 6, I take z as 7, then also, sorry, x as 7, then also it will satisfy. Will it or not? So I have got 3 triplets from here, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 7, which will satisfy this equation, because the maximum value that you have to take is 7 only. Now I have taken z as 1. Now let's try with y as 3. 1, y as 3 will also satisfy this equation. 3 into 2, 6 is more than 3. Can I find a x for this? Yes. 3 into 2, 6. I can find x as 7. So 1, 3, 7 is also one such triplet which will satisfy all these conditions. Can I take any other number? If I take y as 4, 4 into 2 would be 8, which is not possible. Okay. So now can I, you must also test with z as taking as 2. Suppose I take z as 2. वैसे I have got 4 triplets, 4 is the maximum number of possibility. I should not do any further thing. I must mark the answer as 4 and move to the next question. Okay, in such questions, how many you must keep on trying till you reach to the maximum number, because maximum is the answer that is possible. But see, for the sake of understanding, if we just give it a try, that suppose I have taken z as 2, then 2 into 3 is 6. I must get a y which is more than, where 2y is more than 6. So y must be 4. If y is taken as 4, then the x must be more than 8, which is not allowed. So if z is 2, we cannot have any combination, any triplet which will satisfy this equation. So these are the 4 possibilities. D is our answer. Next question. The total cost of 4 oranges, 6 mangoes and 8 apples, okay, is equal to twice the total cost of 1 oranges, 2 mangoes and 5 apples. Consider the following expression. सबसे पहले let's make an equation in such cases. Okay, so 4 oranges, let me take oranges as price as x, ठीक है, mangoes as m, apple as a. So 4 into x plus 6 into m plus 8 into a is equal to twice the total cost of 1 orange, 2 into x plus 2 into m plus 5 into a. Okay, I did not take oranges as O because there could be a confusion. 4O, I can read it as 40. Okay, so let's simplify this equation. Here I get 2x plus 4m is equal to 4 oranges, 6 mangoes and 8 apple is equal to twice the, sorry I have made a mistake here, twice the total cost of 1 orange, 2 mangoes and 5 apple. This is the equation, my mistake. So you can write it as 4x plus 6m plus 8a is equal to 2x plus 2m, sorry 2 into 2 4m plus 10 apple. Now let's write the equation. 2x plus 2m is equal to, you have to take it this side, 10a minus 8a, 2a. Why I did this? Because see, I mean these are the positive numbers, so I wanted to keep positive number at one side. You can cancel this 2 as well. So x plus m is equal to a. I have got this equation. Incidentally, this equation is written in the second statement. The second statement saying the total cost of 1 orange and 1 mango is equal to the cost of 1 apple. 1 orange, 1 mango is equal to 1 apple. So yes, second statement is true. The total cost of 3 oranges, 5 mangoes and 9 apple is equal to total cost of 4 oranges, 6 mangoes and 8 apple. Okay. Chalo. It is saying 3 oranges, 5 mangoes and 9 apple is equal to, इसमें what they are doing, they are adding 1 oranges and 1 mangoes and they are subtracting 1 apple. So effectively what they are doing, what they have written in the second statement, they are 1 orange and 1 mango is equal to 1 apple. So they are adding 1 orange, 1 mango and subtracting 1 apple. So definitely both of these costs are going to be equal. It is same as saying that Virat Kohli is making as many runs as rest of the team together. So if you add Virat Kohli and remove rest of the team, the total score is going to be same. Same thing they are saying in terms of this apple oranges fruit terminologies, what I have told you in cricketing terminologies. So both these statements are correct. Which of the statement given above are correct? Both 1 and 2 are correct. This earlier used to happen with respect to Sachin Tendulkar. There have been quite a number of matches where Sachin Tendulkar has made 120, or this is just a figurative number, and the whole of the team has made 240. It was very common in his era. Nowadays it is not possible because we have got a lot of talent pool. If a plus b means a minus b, okay, a minus b means a into b, a into b means a divided by b, and a divided by b means a plus b. Then what is the value of 10 plus 30 minus 100 into 50? So simply what you have to do, that you have to replace the symbols and do the BODMAS. This is a question of BODMAS. So 10 plus के जगह पे minus, 10 minus 30 minus replaced by multiple into 100. This multiplication replaced by division, division replaced by plus. Now you have to apply BODMAS. You don't have to do it from left to right. Okay, if you are doing it that way, you are making it wrong. So in first you do division, then multiplication, then addition, subtraction. So first I will do division, 10 minus 30 into 2 plus 25. Then 10 minus 60 plus 25, 25 plus 10, 35, 35 minus 60 is minus 25. D is your answer. A lot many students did this hard work, very they kept a good focus, very meticulously, they wrote the expression, and then they forgot the BODMAS which they have learnt में, वो तो primary में पढ़ा था, that primary education is also important. What will come in place of a star in the sequence of 3, 14, 39, 84, a star 258? This was, in my opinion, a relatively difficult question. Why? Because it is not easy to identify the pattern. Usually pattern, you simply add the first number, subtract the second number, and you get to know the pattern. Here, in that way, you are not getting the pattern. Usually what you should first try is that what is the gap between two numbers. So the gap is 11, then 25, then 45. So you are not able to witness any pattern over here in the gap. So what you try the second thing you try to see, is there any relationship with respect to a square. So like 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So 1 square plus 2 first term, 4 square plus 10, third term is 3 square plus 30. But like 4 square is 16, and this is running way faster than a square. So probably I should go towards cube. So if I say write 1 cube is 1 plus 2. 2 cube is 8. 8 plus 6. 3 cube is 3 into 3 cube is 27. 27 plus 12. So it is looking like a pattern. 2 plus 4 6. 6 plus 6 12. And suppose I am having it 4 cube, 64 plus 20. So there is a pattern. First you are adding 4, then you are adding 6, then you are adding 8. So next is, my guess is it should be 5 cube 125 plus 2 4 6 6 6 12, 12 plus 8 20, 20 plus 10 30. Number is 155. 155 is also given as one of the options. So I have the gut feeling that this is right. I must check it with the next number. So suppose 6 cube is 216 plus 30 plus 12 42 is giving me the number 258. Another way in which this pattern can also be found is that this is also like n cube plus n square plus n. 1 cube plus 1 square plus 1 is equal to 3. 2 cube is 8 plus 2 square is 4 plus 2 is the next number. 3 cube is 27 plus 9 plus 3 is 39. But see, 4, in case of 4 also you will get the same pattern. All these numbers justify it. But see, it is easier said when you know the pattern. In the hindsight it can easily be said, but probably in real life exam you will go through this. This is how you test. You first test through a square, or you first take by looking at the differences, then you look for the square, then you look for the cubes. If it is growing faster, I mean the gap is increasing at an exponential rate, you check for square, cube, power 4 and something like that. Okay, I hope you have understood it. If you have any doubt, you may ask. Next question is an easy question, and why I say easy is because the question is saying that 32 is to the power 5 plus 2 is to the power 27 is divisible by. Now the first and foremost thing is that you cannot calculate 2 is to the power 27 in an exam scenario. You may calculate 32 is to the power 5, but 2 is to the power 27 is definitely not possible. Okay, someone may say that sir, I can do. Chalo, let's accept even if you do it, UPSC is not going to give this manual work. They are hiring IAS. Okay, so definitely there is an application of mind somewhere. So what you can calculate in case of these number is its unit digit. So if you can calculate its unit digit out of these 4 given option, whose divisibility rule is based on unit digit? This is the simple question that immediately stuck to my mind, and that is 10. So my gut feeling immediately said that the answer should be 10. But well, you cannot go solely based on gut feeling. Although this is not purely gut feeling, this is also having an element of logic. So let's find it out as well. So in case of 2, if you multiply it 5 times, 2 also have a pattern of 5, its unit digit also have a pattern of 4. Sorry, in case of 3 also we have seen in one of the question that the unit digit repeats after 4 times. So same will happen here also. So in case of 2, 2 is to the power 1 is 2, 2 to the power 2 is 4, 2 to the power 3 is 8, 2 to the power 4 is 6, 2, 4, 8, 6, the same will repeat itself. So 2 to the power 5, if 32 is to the power 5, its unit digit is definitely going to be 2, 32. So from here you will get unit digit as 2, 2 raised to the power 27, simply divide it by 4, so 2 to the power 25 you will have the same as 2, 26, 4, 27, 8. So at its unit digit, whatever be the number, at unit digit you will have 8, its unit digit is 2. If you do the summation, whatever be written here, whatever be written here, if you do the summation, you will first add the unit digit together. If you add the unit digit 8 plus 2, you will get 10, 0. If at the unit digit you have 0, the number would be divisible by 10. So you get the answer as C. Okay. So you must apply your mind not in a direction how I am going to calculate, rather how I can get the answer. You can definitely get the answer based on the amount of knowledge you have. Next year UPSC is going to ask a question where the divisibility rule of 3 or 7 or 11 would be applicable. So those divisibility rule also you should remember. I have discussed it in various of my CSAT videos. You can watch it my YouTube channel. Next question, this is probably the last question of the quant section. So let P and Q be positive integers satisfying P is less than Q and P plus Q is equal to K. What is the smallest value of K that does not determine P and Q uniquely? First is P and Q are positive integers. So its value is going to start from 1, not 0. Okay. And P is less than Q. So we have to choose such a number. I mean, P is not even equal to Q. So if Q is 1, P can be 2, 3, 4, but not 1. Okay. Now P plus Q is equal to K. So suppose P plus Q is 1, there is no possibility. Suppose K ki value, or rather why would I take the value of K as 1? I would start from 3. So suppose K is equal to 3. Can you determine P and Q? Yes, there is only one possibility, that P is 2 and Q is 1. Because Q cannot be smaller than 1. If Q is 1, P cannot be smaller than 2. P is 2, P plus Q is 3, there is no other possibility. Suppose K is equal to 4. 4, how you can get 4? One possibility is 2 plus 2, another possibility is 3 plus 1 or 1 plus 3. 2 plus 2 is not possible because P cannot be equal to Q. So another possibility is 3 plus 1. So here also you can uniquely say that P is 3, Q is 1. So 4 is also not the answer. If K is equal to 5, you can write 5 in terms of 4, 1, 4 plus 1 and 3 plus 2. Both of these satisfy these two conditions. 3 and 2 are integer, P is greater than, sorry, P is less than, okay, the whole of the discussion was opposite. P was less than Q, so here P is 1 and Q is 3, Q is greater number. It doesn't matter, halanki, you must understand the concept whatever I am teaching. So here 3, 2 is also a possible solution, 4, 1 is also a possible solution. So in case K is equal to 5, you cannot tell the unique value of P or Q. You need to know something more to determine the value of P and Q. So answer is C. So that's all that we had in this video discussion. As I have told you earlier, you can learn a lot of these tricks that I have discussed on my YouTube videos. So do watch them. It is with the link Madhusudan Sarma. You can follow me also on my Telegram link Madhusudan _IIT. The rest of the videos shall also, CSAT questions shall also be discussed at this Narayana IAS Academy channel. So do subscribe the Narayana IAS Academy channel. Do watch, do like and share this video with your friends. It is important to follow the PYQ because these are the basics on which your learning for the next year would be concluded. So see you again in the next video. Till then, goodbye.